So I've been getting a lot of comments from people saying that they're not sure their manifestation is working, they're struggling with waiting, their mind is spiraling, and I really wanted to address it in another video in hopes to help all of those people. So how do you know that your efforts are actually doing anything? How do you know that your manifestation is coming? What are the signs? And I think the important thing to realize is that people vary in terms of how long it takes for their manifestation to come. Sometimes, say if me and Bob are both manifesting a new car, he might get his car in a week, and it might take me a month or two to get the car. And the reason for those things is it has to do with how you already feel about your desire about the new car itself, and also to do with your self concept. How do you think of yourself? Do you think that you deserve that car? Have you had many years thinking that it's really difficult to buy a brand new car, and it's going to take you a very long time to be able to afford to buy a new car, and do I deserve a Porsche or a Bentley or a Rolls Royce or whatever it is that you want? If I have all of those limiting beliefs, and if I think that I'm too poor to have a new car, if I don't think I deserve to have a new car because my parents were very negative about people who owned brand new cars as I was growing up, um, it will take me probably a little bit longer to manifest that car in comparison to Bob, who has always thought very positively about himself owning a new car. He's like, yeah, I deserve it. I work really hard, and of course I deserve to have a new car, and of course I deserve to have a convertible BMW. Um, and so maybe in a matter of a week, Bob is able to manifest that car. Now, I think it's really important here to note to never compare yourself to anyone else. That's the first thing, okay? Don't compare your manifestation journey to anybody else because you don't know what they've been through. Um, I think while you're on that journey, you need to, first of all, be kind to yourself. If you have had instances that have been negative throughout your life, therefore creating those negative beliefs, just understand that you're in control now. You have the power. No matter how you grew up or what environment that you were in, you have control now. And the moment you start affirming, you're starting to create brand new beliefs in your mind, in your subconscious mind, that will be pushed out into reality. So it will happen. However, it will just take a little bit of time to rewrite that software in your brain because you need to get rid of that old software. The next thing is to notice the signs that your reality is changing whilst you are manifesting. And they might not always be very obvious. So, in my experience, and I think a lot of YouTubers say this as well, manifestation YouTube channels and coaches. So feel free to check out other people to see if what they say as well. But it is a small internal shift to begin with. The more you start affirming, I deserve this car. Like, I feel so good in this car. I can't believe I got this car. I work really hard and I deserve anything that I want. All of those affirmations, you might start to feel a little small bit of more of confidence. It might not be massive, but it'll be a little bit. You'll start to move in the world a little bit differently. You'll start to talk to people a little bit differently. Things will feel different, and that's a very subtle change that people don't often notice or regard as part of their signs to getting their manifestation. Another one could be that other people are bringing up those topics in your environment, right? So they're talking to you about it. once I was trying to manifest a new salary, and I had a really specific number that I wanted to manifest, and I had my window open, and some guy was yelling on the phone to somebody. I don't know why he was yelling. He was just talking really loudly, and he was saying, yeah, I want to get this amount of money, and he was yelling that specific number that I was trying to manifest. And I was like, what the heck? That's so weird. But that is a sign, that is a sign that these small fragments, they are coming. So if your friend is talking about a new car, if you're all of a sudden seeing adverts for new cars on TV, on your laptop, on your phone, that is a sign, feeling good, hearing about it, seeing adverts. These are all things, and these are hopefully, when you're affirming and you're putting in that work, these are kind of little springboards to help you push forward, little stepping stones along the way. It's all forming as part of your bridge that you're walking over to get your manifestation. And the important thing is, when you are feeling like nothing's happening and, nothing is changing in your reality, you've got to know that there is so much that happens behind the scenes, behind the curtains, to make what you want happen. So many things happen behind. There's conversations happening behind the scenes. There is people moving countries behind the scenes. In the case of when I just got my brand new job, and I've got a manifestation story about it, I applied for a job that didn't exist in London, and I just affirmed for it anyway. And behind the scenes, somebody from one office was talking to another office to get budget for me to have this brand new role created just for me. So I hope that this video inspires you to keep going, to not spiral, because the moment you spiral, you're not trusting the universe, you're not trusting manifestation. Manifestation is merely thoughts creating your reality, and it's slightly more than just thoughts. It's your dominant way of thinking. It's whatever you think the most, manifesting, materializing into your reality. So all you need to do is think like the person that has what you want, even if it seems crazy, even if it seems delusional. Just do it anyway. And you don't have to do it in front of other people if you feel silly. When nobody's around, you can just be like, oh, I just changed the tyres of my new car. I love it. It's so nice. I've just filled the petrol up in that bad boy, and it feels so good when I'm driving on the highway or the motorway, wherever you live. I love how it feels to have the windows down and driving in the countryside and having that air like all through the car. Like, really get excited. Oops. Sorry about that. Got too excited there. Really get excited and know that it is coming, and you are being the person, you're embodying the thing before it even gets there. It should be something that you feel excited. So all I want for this video to be is a place where you come back to time and time again to remind yourself that movement is always happening in the background. Things are changing inside you as well, and you will start to see signs that your manifestation is coming.